All right. This is episode, what?
I think
Eight?
Eight.
8 or 9? Driven by the Game podcast. Do we really need introductions? Y'all know who I am. Y'all know who I got to my right. Y'all see what I got on. Y'all see what he don't got on. Now, raise your hand if your team won yesterday. Keep your hand in the air if your team did not blow a 21-0 lead going into the half. All right, guys. Where do we start today? Where we starting? Let me know right now.
I'm not gonna
Damn,
lie.
Instagram got packed up. And your team lost by 20. Nigga, what's going on?
Rip to the IG, by the way. If anybody wants to, I don't even know. I don't
We about to start to go
I
funny,
don't use
bro.
Snap. I only be on Twitter for real. I just made a TikTok. If y'all want to follow that, Driven by the Game Pod on TikTok. I will start. I'm gonna get to the Eagles game later. I got a lot of things to say about that game. I'm looking at the stats right now. George Pickens 146. I am sleep. What I do got to say, I mean he's a slot corner, but it's whatever.
Quinn Mitchell, who?
Nah, chill. We'll
Quinn,
get to that. We'll get to that. We'll get to that. Mind you, he had one catch on him. We'll get to that. I want to start off with Sheduer. Obviously, the biggest topic I feel like of the weekend, besides the bust down Rolly, besides the Eagles game blowing a 21 lead, obviously. I don't think Sheduer played great. I think he played what he needed to do. I think the run game was great, but from what he did, like he's for sure the starting quarterback.
I
think 11, he went 11 for 20. Right?
11 for 20, 209 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, and he took a sack.
The interception was bad too.
It was a bad interception for sure. He would have had at least 250 yards if Jerry Jeudy wasn't outside finally with himself running down the sideline. I don't know what we're doing, but I could have sworn we were all taught to, if you got that cheese in your hand, you hold it tight and make sure you never let go. I do think it was a good first game.
No, I'm not saying he played bad, but I'm not saying he looked.
Again, it would have been close to a 300-yard game if Jerry Jeudy did not fumble the bag for us.
It's also their run game was good too. They had
Christian Jenkins had 16 carries for 47 yards, decent.
And they ran.
Dylan Sampson had 7 for 23.
They wasn't trying to let him rock in the red zone either. They gave him a wildcat.
Dylan Sampson also had 2 receptions for 59 yards, and one of them was a touchdown, a breakaway touchdown. So I think Sheduer had a good game yesterday. I don't think it was anywhere near bad. I don't think the only bad thing you could say is the interception.
Mm-hmm.
And granted, he said he hasn't gotten a lot of reps with these guys at all whatsoever. This is his first week getting reps with the team.
Yeah.
I think Kevin Stefanski is still trying to sabotage him, bro. I seen the locker room post game speech.
Yeah.
Bro, he said, "Nice Sheduer." Kept it pushing, bro. Giving everybody else credit. But Sheduer, really, bro. Offense, yeah, you were good. We weren't great. I mean, this is the first time that a quarterback has started in his first start. Well, not his first start, but this is the first time a quarterback has really started and won his first game in 30 years for the Browns.
Yeah,
the last time that happened was
1999.
1999 was the last time that happened, bro.
Jesus
so the
Christ.
fact that he was able to step in and do that against a good Raiders defense. Obviously they're terrible on offense, but they have a good defense.
They still got Max Crosby, obviously. Their secondary isn't bad. Jamal Adams is actually playing decent. They moved him to linebacker. But I think for the Browns, especially when they got to the red zone, they were in the red zone twice, and they ran Wildcat instead of having Sheduer. Even just hand the ball off.
Sabotaging at his finest.
He can't even throw the ball on a goal line. He that ass.
Yeah, he's just trying to find any way to sabotage.
But
Sheduer,
to be fair, he did own up and man up and start him this week. He will be starting against.
He ain't got no choice but to.
Fran.
Unless if Sheduer go out here and put up 209, really, I'm calling it 250. I don't care. Jerry Jeudy, you ask. I'm calling it 250. If Sheduer go out here and put up 250 on 12 for 20 passing, or it would be 12 for 21 on passing, 1 touchdown, 1 interception, 1 sack. Bro, that's a good game. That's better than any game that Dylan Gabriel
and
could possibly put together.
I think his biggest issue, especially in college, was holding on to the ball. He held on a lot, and he doesn't have the legs to extend the plays, which was the issue. And he wasn't really running, but he was finding ways to throw the ball away or not take a sack. And obviously, you said 1 sack. I think the biggest problem in the Ravens game was holding on to the ball and them sending that blitz.
I think it was holding on to the ball might have been all right, I did this in college. I don't have a lot of protection, X, Y, and Z. It's probably just a bad habit. It's just a bad habit you still have on with him. But you can always get rid of that habit. But again, I think it was a good game. Chiefs coach yesterday, That isn't our only overtime game that we had yesterday. That is not our only close game that we had yesterday. We had a lot of good games, a lot of close games. So our first OT game was Chiefs Colts. I watched that game. The Colts were up.
I'm not gonna lie.
I think they were up maybe like 21-6.
I don't know what Daniel he 20-6. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Daniel Jones reset 20-9.
Mm-hmm.
He reset the factory settings, and it was New York Danny from the third quarter on. Because I'm not gonna lie, he was on fire, and I thought for me they had it. I thought Tyler Warren, Michael Pittman, Alec Pierce was gonna do something nice for them, and it just didn't look great.
That D-line started to get back there.
Yeah, Chris Jones was wilding.
Y'all know what they were saying about Chris Jones last week.
Chris Jones was wilding.
Chris Jones heard the pod. Shout out to Chris Jones. I know you'd be out there listening. Chris Jones started wilding, bro. I think
Jalen Watson started playing good.
Yeah, I think Jalen Watson started playing good. Mahomes started to find Rashid Rice like in the last few minutes of the fourth quarter, which he had 2 or 3 big plays that opened that kept the drive going.
I played him in fantasy. I thought I was about to lose because he was open the entire time. It was like a 20-yard gain every time he caught the ball. And
he should have had. I think he had 9 yards in the first half. The second half he had 113 yards.
I'm not gonna lie. When Kareem Hunt fumbled the ball, I texted. I was like, nah, game's over. But they had a lot of time, so I'm like, it's not that horrible because they still had a good defense. Chiefs had a good defense. I was like, they got a good chance. They come down, they march down and score. They had a couple of chances to win the game, which they really didn't. The Colts as well, obviously. I don't know why they steered away from Jonathan Taylor in the second half, in the fourth quarter. I think even if you're close, you should be running the ball or screen.
They was starting to box it up though.
I don't care.
It was
he had that big
28-yard
run after.
If this is my offensive player of the year candidate, of course I'm going to give him the ball. But they did a good shout out to the Chiefs defense for coming out and adjusting in the second half.
Yeah, I was saying on Sunday before the game, I said there's no way they win this game if Jonathan Taylor goes off. And for what they did, they boxed him, I think, under 60.
And make Daniel Jones turn into Daniel Jones, and they sent some pressure out there. Chris Jones getting back there, George Colossus getting back there. Their whole D-line was actually flying around yesterday.
Got to OT.
They got the OT. And I didn't really catch the back end of OT really.
OT it was a 3-and-out for the Colts, and then the Chiefs just milked the clock and tried to get to the red zone. Took a field goal. Bucker won the game. And it was.
I did see Bucker kick the field goal.
I think he had 5 field goals on the day too.
He was 5 for 5, 5 for 5 on field goals.
Other OT game before in that same slate, New York versus Detroit. I didn't know who to go for. I didn't know if I wanted to see New York ruin their pick.
I was going for the
Giants. I didn't know. Obviously, you are. Or I didn't know if I wanted to see the Lions. For me, just
the one time I actually go for the Giants, they gave me a little bit of hope, and I don't know how y'all fan it.
The 59-yard field goal to tie the game.
I did.
But the ball went.
Bro, it went all the way here and curved last second, and there was no wind. There was no wind.
That was a disgusting kick.
He basically shanked the kick, and by the grace of God, it just went in like this just a little bit. Shout out Jahmyr Gibbs, bro.
Yo, I didn't fancy. That's the GOAT.
Dog.
That is the GOAT.
Shout out Jahmyr Gibbs, bro.
219 on the ground, 260 total,
honestly,
3 touchdowns, 75-yard to clinch it in OT. He's the best running back in the NFL.
He better than Saquon Barkley.
If Saquon Barkley was in his peak, no. But
is he better than
at this current day?
Is he better than Jonathan Taylor? You think Jahmyr Gibbs better than Jonathan Taylor?
For sure. For me, obviously,
I think did Jonathan you say Saquon was at his peak?
Yeah.
Saquon was at his peak. He's just having a bad year.
No, I'm saying right now, he looked horrible. 3.7 yards per carry.
No, because he is.
I know.
Yeah.
Anyways, Jahmyr Gibbs, bro, he's just his burst of speed is just, it's like the same thing when I saw Turpin. When they get the ball,
that's not even a burst of speed. That's a different gear.
I wouldn't even call that acceleration.
That's a different gear.
That's NO2 boost. That's nitrous oxide from Need for Speed.
That's another gear.
That's some OD
to see somebody take the ball.
He should have had another 50-yarder too.
Swing around field and get to the sideline, and then somebody's close to you like this, and you're still gapping him like this.
He should have had 3 50-yarders. He got tackled by Nubin. Nubin on the 3-yard line. To be fair, he did score that touchdown on the 3, which obviously got his hat trick. But he should have had 350+, which would have been crazy. And him and Amon, I guess, are the only reasons they won that game.
Yeah, Amon had 9 for 149.
The defense has been banged up for Detroit. A big play by Hutchinson to end the game.
Game on the sack.
Shout out Jameis too, by the way, Jabu. W crab legs. I think he played well enough. I mean, he did throw an interception like a dickhead.
He had a touchdown though.
I mean, he had a lot of touchdowns. He had a reception touchdown. He had a couple passing.
Bro, 366 passing.
Bro, he had Wan'Dale Robinson looking like freaking Seth Westover.
Bro, a bomb. I'm talking the flea flicker bomb down the field, bro.
Mind you, he should have got sacked, by the way, on that play.
Yeah, he should have.
Broke a sack on the run. Died.
That was FSU Jameis right there.
Oh, my God. Man, he was disgusting at FSU. Him and Oregon, what's his name? Merrick's
I definitely wanted the Giants to win yesterday. I was going for them so bad.
At a certain point, I was like, I want them to be buried. I want them to miss the playoffs because Amon has been talking crazy about the Eagles like we suck. I mean, maybe we do.
Nah. If you blow a 21-point lead, you might. Anyway, I needed them to lose so bad, obviously, because, I mean, we're 2-0 in the division, but I needed them and the Bears to lose. I guess our entire division decided they wanted to win their games today.
You know who I'm also not going to let off the leash? Step up to the podium, Josh Allen.
Oh, there we go.
I mean, like...
Joe, I hope you're listening.
To be fair, was the reason they lost solely on Josh Allen to the Texans? No. He got sacked 8 times. Are his weapons subpar? Sure. But we've seen him do with subpar for a very long time.
He didn't throw a single touchdown.
Even if he had Stephon Diggs for 2020 to 23, 24, he still played with subpar weapons, and he's been able to do it. I don't care.
Bench Keon Cole.
I think I don't think he's that guy. I don't think he's.
I mean,
he's probably better than everybody but Shakir. I'm not jacking Shakir.
He would probably contribute just a little bit more.
But they don't have they don't have an outside guy. Feel me? They don't have Ty Shavers. Like they don't have a lot of good guys to win on the outside. And
Shakir,
I mean,
Khalil Shakir had 8 receptions.
Respect the GOAT. He took some bad sacks. He threw 2 picks to the same guy who also got a forced fumble. Caleb Durham. That was a great game from free safety.
This is what I said to Joe.
But that Texas defense is real.
Shout out Joe G. Shout out Joey.
Hold on. He might have to come on the pod because I want to have some discussions about Baker Mayfield.
He's talking a little crazy.
I want to have some discussions about Baker Mayfield.
Talking a little crazy, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Baker trying to be like me with that sprained AC joint. He trying to be like me. But I've been saying this, bro. I think Josh Allen makes a lot of bad decisions.
He was just running backwards.
Like, bro, just take this. Like him and Lamar have a bad habit of trying to play hero ball all the time. I've seen Lamar get better with it over time, just taking the sack. But it's like, bro, just take the sack and live to fight another down. Not try to play. He did it last weekend when they're about to take a safety. Instead, he threw a pick 6 when they played the Bucs. Just take the safety, take the sack. Like you're trying to make a better play or trying to throw out of a bad play, and you're making an even worse decision, making an even worse play.
The thing about the Bills are like, Josh Allen's going to be Josh Allen every game. But their team plays to whoever they're playing. Yeah. If they're playing the Chiefs, they're going to be Randy Moss and freaking Barry Sanders back there.
This is a good game.
If they're playing the Dolphins, they turn into freaking Jay Ajayi and LeGarrette Blount after 45 burgers on Thanksgiving.
Bro. Eddie Lacy. Shout out Eddie Lacy.
Yeah, the GOAT.
That Texas defensive line is just nasty.
8 sacks,
Will Hunter, Will Anderson,
Ronnie James.
Will Anderson with the relentlessness. Like I saw him miss the sack, get up, chase it down, and then get the sack.
Ronnie James running for 51 and a half yards on that play.
You feel me? Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. Their defense is nasty. But hey, look.
And then they got Derek Stingley, top 5.
Top 5 what? I don't know, but he's top 5.
He's top 5.
He's top 5. Then we have. I didn't watch the Cardinals and the Jaguars.
I watched that game.
I really don't care.
Shout out my guy Michael Wilson. He should have got the ball more, but it's okay.
I don't care about the Cardinals.
I don't know how the Jaguars should have lost
the Patriots took a devastating blow yesterday to their offense.
I'm about to say they won.
Will Campbell went out.
He's not that bad though. It's an MCL sprain.
Yeah,
not an ACL.
Devastating blow. Hopefully
their left guard got hurt too.
Yeah, hopefully they can get him back in enough time for the playoffs. Same with the left guard. Their offense struggled yesterday, actually. I watched Drake May throw a pick 6 to Geno Stone. Joe Flacco, their first touchdown of the game, the Patriots, was a pick 6.
Yeah, I know.
Because Joe hesitated to throw the flat route. And I'm watching.
Are you talking about the Marcus Jones?
Yes, I'm watching the corner break on the. He's staring him down.
He's really just watching.
He's watching it, but running. He's like, yo.
As soon as the arm went here.
I'm not gonna lie. The worst thing you can do as a quarterback with a bunch of DBs or just going against a defense in general is hesitating, bro. Yeah. Take whatever you got. Take it. That's what you want to do.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you hold the ball right here, and I know the only route uncovered is this flat
route, they're gonna jump it. It's gonna get jumped. If you play Madden, you would know. If it's uncovered and everything else is boxed, it gotta go here. Mm-hmm. that was a panic throw, desperation, and that's what kicked the game off of them. They took the lead after that.
Their defense played. I mean, I heard Gonzo got scored on.
Yeah, Gonzo did get scored on. Sure.
But feel me, he got
blurred.
Chase Brown 107 yards. I didn't even peep that.
Yeah.
But I mean, everyone has bad games.
No Jay Chizzy?
I do think Joe Burrow plays probably a different story. We'll see this versus the Ravens.
I'm not gonna lie. No Joe Burrow and no Jamar Chase. Patriots won by 6. I think Jamar Chase with Joe Burrow.
No comment. No comment.
A different outcome for this
No
game.
comment.
We have Falcons Saints yesterday. We don't care about that.
I think the only other game that's even worth talking about is probably
Bucks Rams game.
Yeah, Bucks Rams.
Baker Mayfield went down, but before he went down, he went 9 for 19.
Stats.
Hey Joe.
41 yards.
Hey Joe.
Two picks.
Joe, I just want to talk to you,
Come on.
Joe, come on. Hey, look.
on.
Joe, Josh, Coop Dayton, Jay Coop, anybody that want to come down here, we got a seat right here for y'all, bro. Hit me up, hit Data up. Y'all got our numbers. Y'all got our Instagram. Well, y'all got my Instagram.
We got Huddle. Feel me?
You feel me?
Y'all
we got a lot of ways to contact. We got gamer tags. Y'all got my game. It's a lot of ways to contact us. Because I'm just saying, the way Matthew Stafford played yesterday, dog, 25 for 35, 273, and 3 touchdowns.
30 total touchdowns, 2 picks.
Devontae Adams got reincarnated? Question mark.
Nah, he's just the 1 yard man.
Not true, bro.
Come on, 5 1-yard touchdowns this year.
Bro, he had
Don't make me bring the
62
stats.
I seen it. I know.
Nah. Hold on.
Can we stop?
Devontae Adams' last 8 touchdowns: 1 yard, 1 yard, 2 yards, 4 yards, 3 yards, 1 yard, 1 yard, 2 yard.
I guess Jalen Hurts and Devontae Adams.
He is a glorified Jalen Hurts at receiver.
I guess Devontae Adams and Jalen Hurts got something in common now, guys.
Nah, let me stop though.
Come on now. Stop disrespecting Devontae Adams.
I mean, like, he's obviously good. Puka's obviously still the number 1 there for sure.
Yeah, I mean, that's why he's getting all these 1 yard touchdowns because they're basically using.
Nah, they have this OD play on the 1. It's unbeatable.
It is?
They run like, I think it's like 12 or 13 personnel. It's a halfback dive with Kyron Williams.
Mm-hmm.
If they like the matchup, it's either a slant or a figure Devontae. He's been open every single
Is
time.
it RPO? Is it RPO? Yeah.
And then if they don't like the look, just hand it off
Not
to
to
Kyron,
Kyron.
and they run that shit 4 times in a row.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, they've scored on it, I think, 4 weeks in a row now. Obviously, last 8 touchdowns for Devontae have been very close, so like they've ran that play a lot.
You know, I'm not upset with this. Like this, Matthew Stafford in his last 8 games, 25 touchdowns, no interceptions whatsoever. Actually, let me pull it up. Let me see if I can find it. I actually saved it on Twitter.
It's funny because I love to hate on Matthew Stafford because they
I know
obviously conversation with Jalen Hurts.
He's so nice.
But like,
He's nice, bro.
Every time he play my team, he forgets how to play football, which is very interesting. But every time he play against everybody else, he turned into
Matthew Stafford in his last 8 games has 25 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 118.9 passer rating, 2,000 passing yards, 67% completion rating, and he's averaging 261 yards per game. Mind you, he has a ring already too.
And can we talk about the Rams? Like,
they're balling, bro.
Emmanuel Forbes is apparently a All-Pro corner now.
I guess
7 points versus the Bucks. 19 scored against the Seahawks, who have 2 good offenses. Niners 28, Saints 10, Jags 7, Ravens 3. I mean, like, I don't know what flipped, what changed, but
speaking of the Ravens,
the defense, bro, the defense for them has been ridiculous.
but I mean, that's always been like their.
We've talked about the D-line before.
Yeah, that's always been their identity. That Rams defense in
it's
general.
Been crazy though.
Like obviously, it starts at the front with your defensive line, your linebackers. But like we all know, like the Rams defense is nothing short of like honestly one of the best defenses in the league.
First 2 sacks last
top
night.
5 in the league, honestly.
First
top
2
5 in the league, honestly. Speaking of the Ravens, the Ravens were 1-5 before Lamar came back.
Come on, bro. You already knew this was gonna happen.
They're 6-5 now.
Stop. You already knew this was
They're
gonna happen.
6-5. I just want to say, if Lamar played the Texans and he was on the Bills, they would have won. I'm just saying, dog. I mean, me personally, I'm just saying. It seemed like Josh Allen want to be something like Lamar, but you can't be Lamar though. Like Lamar is just really 1-on-1. Like, you feel me? Like you can't really you can't even say I'm glazing Lamar because you can't even glaze Lamar. Like saying I'm glazing Lamar is like saying I'm glazing Brown. You can't glaze Brown. Like, come on, dog. Like. Shout out to the Packers, man. Yo, we died. Yo,
who y'all play? I forget.
We played the Vikings.
Oh yeah.
Yo, censor this out. Fuck Michigan. Yo, JJ McCarthy is garbage, bro. Aaron Jones told us something. He gonna score against us. Score against who? Score against who?
All I know is.
Oh my God, I love this so much, bro.
All I know is go blue.
I love my team so much, bro. Roll Tide,
I wish
baby.
I wish I could like live stream like Saturday, unless we lose and you won't see my face.
I hope y'all beat Ohio State.
Bro, if we beat Ohio State, I'm not gonna lie. Josiah Cooper and Cooper Dayton, come outside.
Josiah Cooper, Cooper Dayton, Kyle Scotty,
Anybody,
Justin Gilmore.
Anybody that's
Somehow
that's
repping Ohio State
fan.
Word of my mother. I'm a Michigan fan this weekend. If y'all lose, come outside. And if you don't come outside, I will bring you outside. I know where y'all lay y'all head at. I'm pulling up. I'm bringing y'all outside. I'm pulling up with a Michigan jersey.
I'm not going to lie. Like, see, like the thing is, I've watched the past 4 years, and the way we beat them is through the run, dominating through the run. We've had great running backs. And our great running backs are hurt right now. You know who our starting running back right now is?
Justin Hayes got hurt, right? Yeah. So who is it?
Jordan Marshall? Hurt. Mind you, he was there was the 1-2 combo, blah blah blah. He's a Michigan guy.
Yeah.
Our guy now is a former walk-on. Like no disrespect to the walk-on, but coming against Ohio State, 7 points per game. I mean, he did put up 3 touchdowns, 100 yards versus Maryland, but it's Maryland. It's not Ohio State. So it's gonna be rough, and I think it probably relies on Bryce Underwood more than any other game. Any other game it hasn't really been on the quarterback. We won with JJ. We won with Davis Warren. We won with Cade McNamara. But now it's probably going to rely on Jordan Marsh, Samaj Morgan, and Bryce Underwood.
I think it relies on the offensive line. To play that defense and to handle that blitz that they're sending with Arvell Reese or Sonny Styles, they have Caden Curry there. They have Kenyatta Jackson.
Did you even say Caleb Downs?
Didn't say Caleb Downs. Like, we didn't say number 1, Desmond. We didn't say him. They have a lot of guys there. That secondary is obviously loaded, but I think it's going to start with that front 7, and it's obviously going to start with that offensive line being able to hold. Mind you, Caden Curry was the highest ranked defensive end for last week.
And then we were not even talking about, obviously, we know who. Jeremiah Smith. We got Carnell Tate. Julian Sand.
And they're coming back. Well, they're coming back from injury. So
still though.
They might give Carnell more than likely going to give Carnell Tate and Jeremiah Smith some cortisone shots. So
he's playing.
They're playing for sure, especially in this rivalry. And they lost last year. They're definitely playing this year.
And Jeremiah Smith, obviously, he run us, blah blah blah, this and that. But
so
4x4.
You know, I definitely think it's going to come down to the offensive line. I want to see can they really hold their own against this Ohio State defensive line and this defensive front 7?
We have every year. That's why we won the
No, for sure. But I know this year, I'm not going to lie. This year, they haven't played nobody, but they have been shut out. It is still and football in general, it is very hard to hold your opponent to a touchdown or less. They're holding people to 6 points, which is equivalent to 2 field goals. They've been doing that for 10 weeks straight. It's very, very, very hard to do that in football. It does not matter who you play. Yeah. You can have a cupcake schedule. Somehow, it's just football. You end up making a mistake. They're playing with no mistakes to the naked eye. The only way you probably know to make a mistake is if you're actually breaking down this film and staring this film down. You have to be in the film room. You have to be with their coach like, yo, you did this wrong, this one wrong, this one wrong. A lot of people don't know football. A lot of people just look at it and be like, oh, yeah, this guy went hit. It's hard to do that for 10 straight weeks.
Yeah, the trenches is going to be big. Shout out Barham. Barham's going to have to be big. I think the tandem of Hill and Rod Moore, I think, coming back, I mean, we should be like it's hard because we played Marvin Harrison. I don't think Marvin Harrison went off against us. He had a couple big catches. Huh?
Did he get the concussion that game or no?
No.
Okay. Oh, that's a different game I'm thinking about.
But he played good against, I guess, Will Johnson. He had 2 contested catches. Will Johnson had a pick though. We played Jeremiah Smith last year, and I don't think he did anything that crazy. We got cooked really by Carnell Tate. And they produced receivers year after year after year, and none of them have really torched us. So if we figured out that game plan and keep it like that,
I think it's so hard because Carnell Tate is going off this year. But if you decide to take away Jeremiah Smith from the game, you have to live. You gotta just be willing to live and die with somebody else killing you that's not Jeremiah Smith. Because if he was to, it'd be very unfortunate if he was to get going and get the ball rolling and get him the ball. It's a long day. Dog. Word of my mom, I'm not even sitting right here, bro. It's a long day. Like, he one of the ones like, yo, he get the ball, bro. We're gonna be here for all day. Like,
you might as well just let him anybody Just him. Just let him take the ball. Anybody else can't touch it.
You feel me? Like, you gotta just live and die with that. You gotta be cool. Like, yo, as long as we neutralize him and take him away, like, all right, we get rid of them. I think AP poll rankings come out tomorrow at 7 o'clock.
Tomorrow.
Obviously we had a few pre mock drafts.
Michigan's up to 15 now.
Bro, they had Bama at 12, dog. They had They had us underneath the University of Miami.
Good takes.
That's a good take.
Let me stop drawing. Before we even get into college football for real, here we gotta talk about, man. Shout out my dad. He wore his Eagles hat to work today. Bold man.
I should take this off and get this to you.
Bro, you have nothing to do with Dallas.
I don't care.
I don't know
Y'all
what
lost.
this has to do with
I'm
anything.
happy. Y'all lost. I don't care.
Damn it. Nah, y'all at 10 right now. But anyways, what's even? I don't even know the first thing I even want to bring up. It's just bad. This is bad. 21-0 until from the 8-minute mark in the second quarter. There was 40 game minutes where we were leading by 21 and we didn't score.
Mm-hmm.
It went into half 21-0 and we started off with the ball. They scored that touchdown, and I'm thinking, it's close, but I mean we look good. Like we should be straight. I mean the offense was just sputtered again. Saquon has again just been very bad. It's probably like no bullshit his worst game I've seen as a Philadelphia Eagle, and one of his worst games in the NFL. Like in his time career.
Nah, I'm looking at the stats right now for the Cowboys, man. That's how I was making that face.
Uh,
No, he has been playing like
No, but like
playing
the
bad.
plays that he made last night was probably some of the worst I've seen him play, and he's been a superstar since a rookie. Fumbling in a key moment. The last drive, he fell on a 2nd and 10 where he's at least getting a first down, and then we're forced to go for a 3rd and 2, and our coordinator decides to run 3 hitches in the slant by A.J. Brown, which I don't understand. And from him, it was very poor. I saw some film today of some bad vision, and he's been bad. It's not fair to him how the line has been egregious. Cam Jurgens has damn near been one of the worst centers in football, and he was very good last year. Landon Dickerson's been fighting injuries. Both of them have been fighting injuries, but Landon Dickerson has been atrocious. Malata, very big step down. We don't have Lane Johnson. I think Fred Johnson played well enough. Tyler Steen, Roll Tide, has been pretty good. And just,
shout out Tyler Booker.
I mean, like, we played good. I don't know our defense played good until I think our defense played well anyways. Besides a couple big plays by Pickens. But the defense they scored 21 points. They were gifted the ball at the 5 and didn't score. For us to
That's the Cowboys. Come on now.
But still,
we can't expect a lot. Come on, it's the Cowboys, bro. We can't expect a lot of the Cowboys.
Xavier Gibson fumbled at the 5-yard line. I'm thinking,
first of all,
the game is over.
Whoever number 38 is on the Cowboys, shout out to you,
That's one of the best reps I've seen ever.
Lie to you not. For you to, and a lot of people going to say, oh, he got mastered to the ground. You slipped. I seen it. You slipped, and then he took advantage of you slipping, put you in the ground. Way to get up and hustle down the field to make a play. So sad that they did not capitalize off of your great play, but that is one of the greatest special team plays I've seen.
It changed the game, though.
No, it changed. No, for sure.
We most likely win the game if we get that.
For sure, it changed the game. I will want them to capitalize off a play like that, though, for sure. If I'm I want them to capitalize.
So
like
for me,
that's people don't know. If you're on special teams, that's where the dogs is at. Mm-hmm. That's where people that's really fighting for some PT
in the NFL?
Or bro, it get wicked on those special teams, bro.
When I'm watching, I'm like, I see the play happen. For me, I see Ringo recover. He get the block. I'm like, oh shit, Ringo good block, which he's a good special teamer. But I'm like, I didn't expect him to get there. I see him take the ball from the 1. Okay, he cut it up. He's like thinking where to go. I'm like, I don't like this. He break a tackle. I'm like, no, he might have some space. I just see it come down. I said, oh my!
Bite the helmet on the ball. Bite the
ball
ball.
out.
Bite the ball.
Gone.
Bite the ball.
The ball's out. I'm like, yo, the game is over. What am I watching? It was just uncharacteristic. Like we've been talking about. Sirianni's been talking about turnovers and how we like to play the game of turnovers and we like to keep the ball safe. And it was a great game by Jalen Hurts the entire night. But I mean, when it counted, the big plays that we got all came back from penalty. I'm not one to use officiating as a crutch. Like officiating, we should have won, but the officiating wasn't great. We for sure inexcusable how self-inflicted penalties and just unable to capitalize when we need to and situational play calling. I mean, I'm not scared. Like, I've never been scared because I know at the end of the day we have A.J. Brown, Smitty, Saquon Barkley. Dallas Goedert, Jalen Hurts. Like, I know we have the guys to put together on offense, but it's very concerning how we just decide we've had 3 halves where we haven't scored this year, and we've just decided sometimes to play a good half of football and then to play a half like we don't even know how to play.
Shout out Dak Prescott. He's supposed to have 2 interceptions, but Zach Bond dropped one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Zach Bond get that. The game's probably over too because the next play they bombed CD to Coop, and that was for sure offensive pass interference. I don't know how you can stiff arm a DB and you get DPI, but hey, I guess, bro. And he also threw one into Kobe Dean off the 12-man. But it's not even like he threw it because there was 12 men. He was trying to get a play and just threw it right to Kobe Dean.
Shout out Dak. He became the Cowboys' all-time leading passer.
That's just so crazy to me. I can't even front.
A lot of people think that Dak isn't good because obviously he has no playoff success.
And it's also the Cowboys. So
and it's also the Cowboys, so people just hate on him. It's like, yeah, dog, if Dak played for any other team, a lot of people would say Dak Prescott is a good quarterback because I think Dak Prescott is a good quarterback.
I've said great.
And for people that say that Dak can't throw the ball deep, I hope that bomb to George Pickens yesterday showed you that he could fling the ball deep, bro. It does not matter where you're at in the field. Dak can make that throw. Dak has always been a good quarterback. Yes, he has moments where he makes bad decisions, such as where the interception that should have been to Zach Bond and to Kobe Dean. But other than that, it's a great game by him yesterday. Shout out to George Pickens. Going 9 for 9, 146 yards.
He's the reason they won last night.
They are. CeeDee Lamb had a bad game yesterday.
He had 7 drops through
11 targets, 4 receptions. He dropped the ball so many times.
He had 3, and he had 4 in game 1 against us. 7 against us in 2 games is crazy.
He had 11 targets today. Only caught 4 of the 11. Obviously, all 11 targets does not mean he dropped every single ball that came his way. But how many he dropped yesterday?
3.
3? That's bad. And he had 75 yards. Obviously, he catches those.
Came from a 45-yarder. He realistically should have been 3 for 22.
So, CD had a very bad game yesterday. I really don't know what's going on with him and all these drops and stuff. Probably just a little slump. I seen shout out to Cavante Turpin for the one reception that he had where he exploded for halfway across the field. That goes to show you that speed kills. Shout out Joel Off. That goes to show you that speed kills. I think this is a well-balanced game from their entire offense. Like, it actually took everybody in their offense for them to really get things going. Like, definitely shout out to them for somewhat neutralizing Jalen Carter and Jordan Davis. That was I said somewhat. I didn't say all the way. I said somewhat.
I'll let you cook.
I think it's very hard to not stop but slow down people that's like a force of nature like that. Like, granted, Jalen Carter had four tackles. No sacks, obviously, because he's a defensive tackle. But and he obviously was still getting pressures and stuff. I think I seen he had 4 pressures, or maybe a little bit more than that, more than likely. But they did a good job at neutralizing them. Obviously, it's a lot of double teams, a lot of passing off, and you have the guard in the center double teaming, you have the guard in the tackle double teaming. It's just double teams all around when it's coming to those 2 guys because that's what you need, and you'd rather your tackles die out there in the island with Jalen Phillips and I don't know who your other end is.
Respect Nolan Smith.
Nolan Smith.
Respect your other son.
My apologies.
And Brandon Graham.
Brandon Graham is there just for morale.
No, he's actually just there for he's really our run guy. If it's a running down,
he's there for morale. Shout out Bubba. But yeah, they did a good job at neutralizing them. Obviously, you can't stop Jalen Carter. You can't stop Jordan Davis. The only thing you can do is slow them down and pretty much pray. And that's pretty much what they did. Slowed them down and pretty much prayed. And a lot of the times the ball was getting out. Like, I've seen it was a few clips where like Dak got the ball out right before Jalen got to him, or Dak got the ball out as Jalen hand is like getting right here to his face, about to swipe at that ball to trying to go ahead and get that strip sack. So shout out to the Cowboys. That's a well balanced game. Way to capitalize off of, a lot of mistakes. Again, this is why we say week in and week out. The game of football is played through 4 quarters, and that's why it's a famous saying of saying it's not over to the fat lady sing. Because a lot of people thought that this game was over because the Eagles were up 21-0 going to the half.
My dad, I told my dad before the game. I will get the exact the text log right now. I text him before the game. There's a lot of messages. I said, this is the most nervous I've been for a game in a long time.
The Packers are nervous too, though. Let him get y'all.
Stop that. I'm like, bro. He said, kind of hope the offense picks it up. The defense can only do so much. I said, I don't know. Like, it's kind of like I wasn't really worried about Detroit or Green Bay. Like, obviously, I don't think we're gonna just come in and smoke you. But for a divisional game, like, this is a big game. The Cowboys obviously had some momentum coming in, and then obviously the the Neyland situation. They got a lot of juice.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, I don't know. I said 7-0, blah blah blah. I said 14-0. He said you feel like relieved now that it was 21. I said, like there's a lot of time left. And like you know how our offense goes. And I'm not gonna lie, I think the key to the game and why we lost was the trenches, which is ridiculous to say because it shouldn't even be close to who's better offensive and defensively on the ball. Jalen Hurts is pressure damn near on every snap. Not damn near, but half to the third of the snaps. Especially game on the line, 3rd and 2, and he's 10 yards down the pocket because the entire line is collapsed. He takes a sack. And then the Cowboys' offensive line was great too. I think the interior had a really great day. I don't think the edge rushers could really get there. There was a lack of finishing and a lack of pressure. I was waiting for Phillips or Smith or Hunt to give me a sack or film me something. The Kobe Dean had another great pass rush rep, ran right through him, got a sack, and then he tried it again, got picked up, and then that's what happened to Pickens with the game on the line. But the line was just the line play from both teams. I mean, both teams from both sides on the Eagles side was very poor, in my opinion.
Before we continue, since you said the Needless situation, obviously our condolences goes out to that. Any athletes that are struggling with any mental problems or anything like that, there's always somebody there for you. There's always somebody out there for you. If you're feeling like that, you want to take your life, which is very unfortunate feeling of being that way. Call somebody, reach out to a suicide hotline so somebody could talk to you and talk you off that ledge because your life is just as precious as anybody else's life, and you are one of God's strongest soldiers. So if anybody's out there dealing with any mental health problems, obviously we don't want me, Dede, anybody in this world. We don't want to see that. Whether people know you or not.
It's more than football, bro.
It is.
I could give a damn if he's a Cowboys fan, but like being an athlete,
being a student athlete,
a lot of pressure.
Being a student athlete, being an athlete in general is it's a lot of pressure, and that's what people don't really understand. One thing could really spiral you into depression, especially with this sport, especially with football, especially with being an athlete. One bad grade could send you until a trail of depression because, bad grades mean I'm not playing.
For me, a bad day turned to a bad week.
A bad week turned into a bad month. Bad month might turn into a bad semester. And with football, you just can't really afford that. So, it's deeper than just football. This is like my day-to-day life, And you never know what people are dealing with behind closed doors. You don't know who this person has lost, what people are saying to him, what this guy had to go through to get here. It might take a lot for him to get here. And, sometimes people can't really handle it. So, again, this is deeper than football. This is more than football. This is a human being who took their life. Very unfortunate. Rest in peace to Neyland. And, yeah. Sure. We're going to move on to college football now.
Fuck the Cowboys. Still fuck the Cowboys, though.
We're going to censor that out, by the way. Sorry. I apologize for his vulgar language. So, now that we're on to college football, let's pull up the games.
For what, this week?
Yeah.
This rivalry week. It's week 13. So.
I know. Hey, if you're an Auburn fan, I'm praying for you.
I don't know.
Because y'all going to need it. We ain't going to need it.
I don't know. Deuce Snipe.
This week we have.
Snipe might be that guy.
This week we have. We got Georgia versus Georgia Tech. I'm excited to see that. Texas versus Texas A&M. Ohio versus Michigan. We have LSU versus Oklahoma. That's not going to really be a game. Oregon's playing nobody again.
We got Oregon State, no?
No, they're playing Washington.
That is one of their rivalries. I forgot they have two rivalries technically.
Bama's playing Auburn, USC versus UCLA, Northwestern versus Illinois, which is always a good rivalry game, actually. Virginia versus Virginia Tech. We have Missouri versus Arkansas. We have Miami versus Pittsburgh. We have Arizona versus Arizona State. And we have Utah versus Kansas. We can do predictions. For me, I think Ole Miss is going to take the cake. I just think Texas A&M is going to beat Texas, but it's the SEC. And with SEC, bro, you really never know. You have to watch every quarter of every game because once upon a time last year, we almost lost. 2 years ago, we almost lost to Auburn. Shout out to Jalen Monroe. He threw a touchdown, game-winning touchdown to the end zone back corner, and we won. 4 for 20. We won for it. We won the game. Stormed the entire field, in the entire field. So you never really know, especially in the SEC. I obviously got Georgia over Georgia Tech.
The only other game of significance is Vandy, Tennessee.
Either
team, whoever wins, it's
I like Vandy.
A lot of implications on playoffs.
Yeah, I like Vandy.
I don't think Vandy's good. I hate Pavia. I've said this for weeks.
I know you hate Pavia. I think
such
Vanderbilt outside of Diego Pavia is good.
He's so
They're a good
corny. He's like in year 55. He's like 35 playing quarterback, bro.
Bro,
Tennessee's not bad. Like,
Vanderbilt, outside of Diego Pavia, Vanderbilt is actually a good team. Like, they're not bad. They're a good team, bro.
They got Joey Aguilar. They got, what's buddy name? Brazil. They got a good receiver.
Joey Aguilar just is old. He over here joining Diego Pavia talking about, yo, JUCO players should get his back. Like,
I mean, to be real with you, bro, I don't really care about any other game but the game. Obviously, Bama. I'm taking Bama over Auburn. I don't think there's gonna be much upsets. Shout out UCLA. For me, that was my dream school growing up. So I hope they beat USC. And there's no really other big games besides
UCLA a dream school.
Hmm?
UCLA a dream school.
Growing up, yeah.
Going to UCLA for grad? What's up with it?
Nah, I'm poor. I ain't even know that, buddy. Feel me? I'm
you
just.
know? Full route over there.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Go Loft going there?
Hey, look, wherever Loft go, we going.
But nah, it's like it's the game. Obviously, like Loft is actually a Ohio State fan.
Yeah.
I mean, like we said, I mean, it's gonna come down to the trenches. That's what most of these games come down to. And I think it's like we're the 15 right now. CFP playoff rankings haven't came out yet. We'll probably stay around that range. I think if we win, we're in realistically, because we would have two losses.
That should be, yeah.
We would have two losses on the season. The loss would be to USC and Oklahoma, who are two, feel me, playoff teams right now.
Yeah.
So I think we deserve to be in. And I mean, like, if we beat Ohio State, I don't see the argument. Like, we beat the number one team in the nation, and I mean, like, I don't know who you would take out realistically, because right now, let me go check. It's very close. Like, you guys fell all the way to 10. Obviously, there has to be 2 Group 5 guys.
Yeah.
So it would be between probably like Notre Dame, Texas Tech.
Notre Dame is so overrated. It shouldn't be over us.
Oregon. We probably getting over Oregon at that point because Oregon also has 2 losses.
Oregon got 1 loss.
Do they?
Yeah, they have 1 loss.
Sure.
The only 2-loss teams is Notre Dame. It would be us.
Texas
in the top 10, or are you saying in general?
I'm just talking about who's in the playoffs right now.
Notre Dame has 2. Bama has 2.
Because Memphis has to
2.
get in because they're G5, and then Virginia's the also other G5.
Utah has 2. Miami has 2. Vanderbilt has 2. USC has 3. Y'all would make it. Like, relatively, like, ideally, y'all would make it if y'all beat Ohio State. Y'all beat the number 1 team in the entire country who's 11-0. Y'all give them their first loss if they're an 11-game win streak.
It does also make the Big Ten a very interesting conference championship, because then it comes down to Indiana would be undefeated, and then we would be tied with Ohio State at 1 loss in the conference, and then it would be between the tiebreaker with us, Oregon, and Ohio State. And I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to play a conference game.
The ACC also gets really interesting this weekend.
If some teams lose,
so now we're back. If some teams lose, Miami actually has a fighting chance, bro.
Bro.
So they would need Virginia to lose to Virginia Tech. They would need Virginia to lose to Virginia Tech. They would need Georgia Tech to also lose to Georgia in order for them to move up to the number 4? No, number 5. Yeah, let me see.
They need SMU.
They would need SMU to lose. They basically need every team today that they would play to lose. They need every team to lose.
And Pitt.
So they need Pitt to lose. I don't think Pitt plays. Yeah, Pitt plays. They're playing Pitt this weekend. They would have to beat Pitt. They would have Georgia Tech would have to lose to Georgia. Virginia Tech would have to beat Virginia. Virginia is also ranked number 19. It's gonna be a very tough game. And then SMU would have to lose. I don't think SMU is playing this week. Yeah, SMU isn't playing. Yeah, they're in a bye.
They almost lost last week, I think.
Yeah, they definitely did. ACC gets really interesting. Big Ten I think every conference is literally getting very interesting.
I don't even know who the hell going to win in that.
Bro, it's up. This is up for grabs at this point.
But I don't know. I think probably Oregon wins the tiebreaker between all of us. If we beat Ohio State, which I prefer low key, but it's hard because if you lose your conference championship, you get an additional loss. So it's damn, I mean, are you really that good?
For the SEC, it's a toss up because our top teams are nice, but it's looking like it's Texas A&M at this point right now because Georgia's obviously going to be Georgia Tech. They're going to go 8-1 in the conference. Ole Miss is going to win. It's going to put them at 7-1. We're going to win. That's going to put us at 7-1. Texas A&M is going to beat Texas if they beat. These are all ifs, but these are my predictions. If Texas A&M wins, they're 8-0. Georgia wins, they're 8-1. Ole Miss wins, they're 7-1. We win, we're 7-1. That will bump Texas down to 5-3, which will basically put them out of fucking contention. Pretty much, they're done. Like they lose to Texas A&M, they're knocked down to 5-3 in the conference. They're done. They're not gonna fight for no championship. If Texas A&M does win, that put them at 12-0. They're not the only. There's only 250 teams in the entire country. It's Texas A&M and it's Ohio State, the best teams in the entire country, hands down. So
Indiana? Question mark?
Indiana can't hang with Texas A&M.
Oh, okay.
They can't hang with Ohio State either.
When they win the Natty, I won't hear it though.
You want to put some money up?
He gonna win the Natty. Mendoza gonna win the Heisman. He gonna number.
Okay, we can make it. We can put some bets up right now. What you want to do?
What'd you say?
What you want to do? We can do some bets.
What'd you say?
We'll do some bets.
You want to say that to the camera?
No, friendly bets.
Oh, okay.
You know, Indiana win. You know, you owe me like a little mile or something like that. You know, nothing too crazy.
Oh.
A little friendly. Oh no. You thought I been gambling?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Never?
I don't condone that nonsense.
Never?
Never. Never in my life.
True.
The only thing I ever gambled on was myself. Come on now.
True. Real statement.
I know what's up. But, yeah, college football, this is the time of the year where college football gets really, really interesting. College football is, like, relatively boring the first 14 weeks of the season, honestly. Like, nobody's really playing nobody. Or you have some weeks where some teams are playing. Obviously, it's college football, so they're getting competitive. Texas Tech is playing West Virginia. They're not playing nobody. Texas Tech not even – bro, honestly, they're a fraud number 5.
Oh. Jacking?
Fraudulent number 5. They haven't played anybody, if you ask me personally, really. But, I mean, I guess they played Arkansas Pine Bluff. Shout out to Vaughn. They played Kent State. They played Oregon State. They played Utah, which was one of their ranked wins.
I don't even think Utah's great, bro.
Yeah, and they're not good. They played Houston, who I don't think is good. They played Kansas, who's not good. They lost to Arizona State. They beat Oklahoma State. I would hope you do. They beat Kansas State. They beat BYU, who was ranked, but you don't want my opinions on BYU for real.
Yeah, I don't think they're good.
They beat UCF. Texas Tech has played nobody, and that's the only thing with the college football rankings and like how this stuff goes is teams play nobody. Like same with Notre Dame. Like Notre Dame is ranked over Bama. If you ask me personally, I don't think they should be ranked over us. They lost to Texas A&M. They beat Purdue.
Had a big one though.
They beat Arkansas. They beat Boise State. They beat North Carolina State. They beat USC.
USC was a big one for them.
I mean. USC was ranked 15. They were ranked 9 at the time. I would hope you would beat the 15th-ranked team in the nation. You were ranked number 9. They beat Boston College. They beat Navy, and then they beat Pitt. Like they haven't played nobody. Then they spanked Syracuse.
To be fair though, the Heisman is realistically Jeremiah Love right now though. So I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but who have you played though? Like compared, if I go based off of our schedule, excuse me, guys.
I mean, obviously you're the SEC. You guys play.
I mean, we're in the SEC.
Well, you play each other. So.
I mean, we played. I think. Let me see. I forget who we played this year. So this year,
we played LSU, played Oklahoma.
We played.
Played Vandy.
Played Georgia. That's last year. We spanked WKU. We played South Florida, Wisconsin. We beat Georgia. We lost to Vandy. We beat South Carolina when they were ranked. They were 15. We were 11. We beat Georgia when we were 11 and they were 2. We lost to Tennessee, which was very unfortunate. They were 7. We were 11. We beat LSU. We beat Mizzou. We lost to Oklahoma. Wait, actually, this is the wrong. Is this the right year? No, it's the wrong year.
No, so I don't think y'all.
Yeah, my bad, guys. All right, my bad, y'all. We lost to Florida State. Very unfortunate, but that's probably Florida State Super Bowl at this point.
We lost to FSU and Oklahoma.
We lost to FSU and Oklahoma this year. We beat Tennessee. We beat Mizzou. And when we beat Georgia, they were 4 and we were 10.
We have some big wins.
We have big wins. We beat LSU.
Ty Simpson's been great.
Exactly. And when we lost to Oklahoma, and the reason why we lost to Oklahoma is just goddamn special teams, bro. That's what happens when your special teams is not capitalized. That's why we lost to Oklahoma.
It takes all phases of the game.
It takes every single phase of the game. If our special teams came into play, we would have beat Oklahoma and we would still be ranked. I don't think Notre Dame should be over us. Granted, it's obviously only one spot, but in the college football, every spot generally does matter. How the playoffs are set up right now, if we were to go into the playoffs right now at 10, we would get a cakewalk to the Natty pretty much, which, hey, look. I mean, the SEC back on top again. But this week is going to be really interesting. I'm so excited for this Ohio State-Michigan game.
It's still rivalry week at the end of the day.
It's a rivalry week at the end of the day.
Because we were unranked, and Ohio State was the one last year.
Yeah, I beat them.
And then they came to the crib, got belt. And we've been betting them for 4 years. They already got the promos. Been 2,292 days since they beat us. They got the calendar. They're trying to reset the clock. Tell Jack Sawyer go get back. But I mean, it's gonna be for me. It's gonna be a huge game.
I think every game is gonna be competitive. It's rivalry week, and that's what brings the intent.
the
That's what brings the intensity out.
The same
football.
thing with. I mean, like, I think Auburn has a chance, bro.
No, they do.
Because Deuce Knight is. I mean, it is Mercer. Like, it's not a great team, but like,
that's cool.
75 first. Let's go deep.
That's cool. Nigga, we just put
He
up
throw.
We put up 8 rushing touchdowns on Eastern Illinois. I'm not, yo, bro. I promise you, bro.
He's a true freshman.
I'm not. They played Mercer. I would hope you put up that many.
And he was nice in college ultimate team.
I don't care about college.
He was my starting quarterback, 80 overall.
Yeah, fraud. Anyway, I don't care about them playing Mercer. I needed to see him play a real SEC defense, play a real SEC
He's finna
team.
play Alabama and put up 4 touchdowns in his freshman debut.
Yes. Do you want to put some like?
Put some what?
Want to put some on the line?
Nah, not a gambling guy, man.
Give me a P5. Give me a P5 if they lose.
Pretty sure you just got a new one, so I'm good off that. You're not having my 99, my 299s, and my 74 lockdown I just made.
I made me a lock too, actually. I have it.
I have a 74 lock. I mean, you got 99 perimeter. Here you
go. We can talk a little bit about basketball before we get up out of here.
I'm good. About
I know somebody over here doesn't want to talk about basketball, but y'all know me like y'all.
Through the legs.
The starting lineup for the Lakers.
Through the legs, lob up top to.
Hold on.
To Jackson.
Let me go over the starting lineup real quick for the Lakers. We got Rui Hachimura dominating. Luka Puka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Maxi Kleber, Jake Laravia, Smarta Marcus, Hazel Jackson, and the rest are nobody. Oh, Vincent of Gabe, and the rest are nobody.
Forgot about LeBron.
I did.
Forgot about LeBron.
LeBron!
He's pushing 30, by the way. He's like damn near 30 next year.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm just saying, dog. Like, Luka's shooting bad from the 3, still putting up 30. Shot 3 for 12.
You saw the highlight last night, right?
Yeah,
the legs of Caleb, lob up top.
Nutmeg, rebound, nutmeg. Up to Jackson Hayes.
Come on.
Laurie Markin almost packed us up though. I was scared. I'm not gonna lie, I was shaking in my boots.
Like, bro, like
76ers.
I mean, to be real, I don't think we look bad. Like the RB top of the East right now, no.
Yeah, 8th. Damn.
But if it missed the start of the year.
What got lost to?
Shit, everybody. Right
I mean, I beat the Heat.
we lost it.
No, I beat them.
Lost by 10 last night.
Oh yeah, I did. My bad. I was looking at the wrong score. My bad. Y'all lost to the Raptors. Y'all lost to the Heat. Y'all beat the Pistons. Y'all lost. Y'all beat the Clippers. Y'all beat the Celtics. Y'all lost to the Pistons. Y'all lost to the Cavs. Damn, y'all lost to the Cavs. Y'all lost to the Bulls. I mean, y'all losses are not like.
No, it's not horrible.
They're not crazy. Like you're losing.
Wins,
your craziest loss might be by 10.
Then realistically the story of the season is Tyrese Maxey right now. He's been out of his mind. They not dare I say best point guard in the East. Dare I say best point guard in the East.
Right now, the Pistons are on a 12-game win streak. They are very good.
That is true.
They are very good.
They are overestimating their timeline.
Sure.
Their timeline, I feel like. I mean, I guess they did it last year with making the playoffs. First year with Tobias. I just don't think they're good enough yet.
I think
to win seriously.
I don't think. No. I don't think to win seriously, but I think they will make another deep playoff.
They
push.
might win. They might win the 1 seed.
They're gonna make another deep playoff push. Obviously in the East, it's up for grabs. It's a lot of teams.
I still think we could win it. Truthfully,
it's ups and downs in the East. Obviously, the
Embiid
West
come back from injury.
It's
PG
a clear cut winner for the West. It's honestly not even close. With it being Oklahoma,
Michael 74-8.
They honestly, I'm not gonna lie. It's not even close to Oklahoma, which is why I'm about to give them belt in my career tonight.
Michael 74-8.
We're number 2 in the West. You know, number 2 in the West. The Nuggets are 12-4. The Rockets are 10-4. The Spurs are 11-5. I'm only going to the first 10. Suns are 11-6. Timberwolves are 10-6. Warriors are 9-9. The Trailblazers are number 9 at 7-10, and the Grizzlies are at number 10 with 6-11. That should give you a lot about the East. That should tell you a lot about the West right now, especially with the Clippers. The Clippers are abysmal. They need everything out of James Harden for them to even win. Harden looks like vintage Harden right now with that 55-point game the other day. Right now, the NBA is probably gonna be a little dull for a little minute. Obviously, the season's just starting. We got
NBA Cup's picking up right now. Though.
yeah, NBA Cup starting to kick in right now. We got a couple games today. Our biggest games today is probably gonna be Rockets Suns, Cavs Raptors. That might be it really. I don't see nothing that's really worth talking about.
I don't know. I think we're fine though, realistically.
And the Kings are open to trading everybody on their team besides Keegan Murray and who was it? Keegan Murray and who? I forgot who, but that means DeMar DeRozan, DeMontis Sabonis, Malik Monk, Zach LaVine, and some people are saying Russell Westbrook, but
Russell Westbrook nice though.
yeah, he is. All those guys are open for trade.
Right now.
I do think that this trade deadline is going to get like really crazy this year.
AD get traded? Question mark.
Back to the Lakers.
For who? Jackson Hayes. Jackson Hayes in the first.
Yeah, Jackson Hayes in the first. Take him. Bring AD back.
Come on.
With basketball, nothing's really kicking off right now. DeAndre Ayton's going to be out with a knee contusion. That's probably like a 2-week injury, 3-week injury at most. Hopefully Luka gets this out of this shooting slump. Brian basically said like this week has been his training camp week. Excuse me. This week been his training camp week. I want you to know when Brian get them legs back underneath him after this Thanksgiving break, I was GG's. We probably only lose a game for the rest of the year. The only team competing with us is the Thunder right now. Thunder's the only team I see right now. I'm like, yo, we played them. I'm scared a little bit. Anybody else? I ain't scared. Bring them. In the name and the voice of Sean Martin. Bring them. Bring them. Bring them. Realistically, I don't think y'all guys in the bad spot. Like I said, y'all losses aren't anything crazy.
Nah, from
y'all
what
losing
I'm watching,
by like 10 points.
What I'm watching, it's really just maxi ball. Kelly Oubre getting hurt was big. WPG. I think McCain started off really slow. He came back. He looked good last night versus the Heat. And we just have to have our 2 stars who are paid a combined like $100 million back. So, I mean, PG has looked good. They're obviously warming him in because they don't want him to get injured again. Easing him in, and he drops, I think, 20, and then he had a very bad first game. I think Joe's been good. I think Embiid's been good. He hasn't been great, which we don't need him to be because we have Maxey doing that now. He's taking the most of the load. He's averaging 33 and 8. Like that's OD.
What load is he taking?
Not management. He's just taking the offensive load, man. He's just taking the offensive load and most of the offense. He's averaging 33 with 7.8 assists, 1.6 steals, 4.5 rebounds, a block a game, only 2.8 turnovers. Like he's really been that. Embiid 20, Oubre 16, Quentin Grimes 16. Quentin Grimes has been great too.
Yeah.
Obviously rookie of the year, VJ Edgecombe. That's Cooper Flag. And then Paul George 13 through 3 games. He's just been warming up. 22-game minute restriction.
Yeah.
And then Drummond's been actually really serviceable. But I think
threes at 40. What the fuck? When we started doing that?
He had 20 rebounds last game too.
I know. No, I don't even.
When
He get in his bag,
bro. Every time I see him shoot a corner,
the Warriors need to trade Brandon Podziemski. By the way, they need to trade him and get him off the team immediately. Trade to the Lakers. Trade to the Lakers.
It's need to trade Kuminga too.
They need to get rid of Kuminga. They need to trade Brandon Podziemski is so bad, bro.
Yeah,
he's not good. He's not nice.
He's the third splash.
LaMelo has requested a trade.
Nah, he actually said that's false.
Oh, he said it was false?
He said it's cap.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't believe that. I think he really was a trade.
Probably did.
I think he really was a trade, but he don't want the media to really
he should go to a big market team. I mean, to be fair, I feel like Charlotte's a big enough market. Like they're a big.
It is, but they ran by the best gambler of all time, Michael Jordan. So they're not getting nobody. They're not getting better.
I mean, he sold a share, but still, I get you. I mean, I think they have a good core. Brandon Miller's good. Con Knippel might win Rookie of the Year, actually. Con Knippel's been great.
Yeah.
I
forgot about
I think he's averaging like 25 in the past 5.
Yes.
I don't know his
exact. They had like 26 last game.
He's been bugging. I mean, I knew he was nice. I didn't think he was going to become an instant just, shoot the ball all the game, get the ball. 19.4 is crazy on 50% shooting. And he's 6'8". That's pretty nasty.
He bigger than me.
19.4, 6 rebounds, 3 assists, and a steal a game. Yo, he went 7 for 11 from 3. He's shooting 44 from 3.
Yeah, he better than stuff,
No words. I can't even say that outro today because I'm washed. My
Yeah, he's
team-
washed.
my
Hey,
team-
boy, it's Driven by the Game podcast. Your Coast Dakota. He's an Eagles fan. They lost. This year, I'm a threat. We're gonna get up with y'all after Thanksgiving break. We probably have some good stories coming back. Everybody have a nice Thanksgiving break. Stay safe, drive safe. Don't drink too much eggnog. Don't drink too much liquor. We don't condone in that. And everybody, bring me back a slice of sweet potato pie. It's Dakota tax. We see y'all when we come back.